I'm handing out tallies. For this week's fluency poem, I chose one of my absolute favorite poems. We read this last year, and this poem is about an Xbox. Raise your hand if you've ever played on an Xbox before. Okay, so Zaire, can you tell the class what an Xbox is?
An Xbox is a game system where you can play all your favorite games.
Okay, so then we can predict that this poem is about video games. So before we read the poem, there are two words that I want to review with you. The first word, which is highlighted in pink here, is etched. Everybody say it.
Etched.
Whisper. Clap.
Etched.
So it says your names are etched inside my mind. So what that word means in this context is that the names are written down, this person has memorized them, and they're in this person's brain, okay? And then your names are etched inside my mind in everlasting. Everyone read everlasting.
Everlasting.
Whisper it. If something is everlasting, it's permanent. So everlasting ink means permanent ink that you cannot wash away with soap and water, okay? So today, when I read this poem to you, for the first read, I want you to close your eyes while I read it to you, because good readers constantly envision while they read, which means they paint the picture in their mind as to what they are reading. Because once you start reading more challenging texts, the pictures will get smaller and smaller and smaller until it'll be up to you to picture it in your mind. So your eyes should be closed. You shouldn't have anything in your hands. Your eyes should be closed. And I will begin. Xbox, Xbox. Xbox, Xbox. You're the one for me. I also love my 3DS and my Nintendo Wii. GameCube, Gamebox, Apple iPod Touch. I never thought I would ever be in love this much. Pac-Man, Sonic, Mario, and Link. Your names are etched inside my mind in everlasting ink. Run, jump, flip, hang, double, jump, and climb. That's all I want to do with every second of my time. This is true love. Yes, it's plain to see. Xbox, Xbox, will you marry me?
Ew.
Repeat me. What did you envision?
What did you envision?
Let's discuss.
What did you envision? What did you
Okay, redirect. I will just say this, and I'm only saying this one time before we have students share out. If I see somebody writing when they're not supposed to, the entire class will forego markers and boards the next day. So I suggest you just leave everything out of your hands, so you're not tempted. Alyssa, what did you envision? Can you and your partner share, please? Quickly, please. Alyssa, let's go. Hold on. We are in first grade. Remove the hand from your mouth. Thank you. Go ahead. Can you say that again in college talk, please? envisioned
I envision that there's birds that are coming from the
Okay, we'll talk more about envisioning as we go on through the week. Now, the second time we're now going to read this poem together. Remember, as fluent readers, we read as if we are speaking. Very smooth, like a river. I will point to the words and you will follow along, okay? Xbox, Xbox. We'll wait until everything is down.
Xbox, Xbox.
Xbox, Xbox, you're the one for me. I also love my 3DS and my Nintendo Wii. GameCube, GameBox, Apple iPod Touch. I never thought I would ever be in love this much. Pac-Man, Sonic, Mario, and Link. Your names are etched inside my mind in everlasting ink. Up here. Run, jump, flip, hang, double jump, and climb. That's all I want to do with every second of my time. This is true love. Yes, it's plain to see.
Xbox, Xbox, will you marry me?
So, with that being said, that poem is in your reading folder, so you can read that during your independent or buddy reading time today, okay? So we're going to move on to the phonics lesson. I will read the objective, you will repeat me. I will read the objective, you will repeat me. Today in phonics, I will create words and sentences. By the end of phonics today, you will create words with these 3 word patterns. Repeat me. Un, ut, ug. All 3 of these word patterns have what short vowel, Yusuf? Stand up, please, in college talk.
All of the words have the short vowel U.
Repeat me. You, up,
You up.
You, up,
You up.
Un, ut, ug. Okay, so I'm going to quickly model, and then you will do 2 words on your boards, and then you will go off and do it on your own. So we're all looking up here. And you know what? I'm going to give Yusuf's table another tally because he's sitting in slant without any materials in his hand.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Again, we're not shouting out in this class. So, the first thing that you will do when you go to your seat is you will have word boxes. I know there's a sight word paper first, but you'll just flip it to the back and you'll do the word boxes first, okay? What you will do is you will look at the picture and write the corresponding letters in the boxes, okay? So, the first picture I see here is sun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the word sun. Now I'm going to stretch out the sounds and write the sounds I hear. S, sun. Very easy. The next one. You can interpret this as 2 different things, a mug or a cup. I would interpret this picture as a mug. So I'm going to say it, mug. I'm going to stretch out the sounds and write what I hear. G. Now, down here, I'm going to tell you the names of the pictures, and you will write the 2 words that correspond with the 2 pictures. Following, you will use one of these words in a sentence. And you will have 2 minutes when I say. This is a hut. Everybody say it.
Hut.
This is a bug.
Bug.
Write down the sounds and the letters that you hear, and then use one of these words in a sentence. Come on. Hut. What do you hear first?
Hut.
You can still write with it. We're not drawing the picture, we're just writing the word.
A. Bug. Hut.
Good. Next one. Bug.
My.
Good. Good. Now can you write a sentence with one of those words? You should be writing a sentence with one of those words. You have a minute left.
I'm done. Be quiet, Sydney.
Nice. What about this word? Can I write this word? Hut. Okay, caps on markers, please. Naima, can you please tell me the sentence that you used with the word bug, please? And as she is saying the sentence, I will write it appropriately up here on the board. Go ahead, Naima.
I
So capital I, look up here. I
saw a bug in my house.
You'll underline the word with the pattern, which was UG here. Capital letter, finger spaces, and a period. Caps on markers, look up here. This is your independent work. Go right to the back, and you will complete the very activity we modeled up here on the board, okay? Following, you have some sentences and different words with these word patterns, and you will fill in the word that makes the most sense in the sentence. So for example, Alyssa, the boy could blank very fast. Would it be sun, bug, or run? Alyssa? College chalk? So the boy could run very fast, and then you could cross off run because you've already used it once. Following, you have some sight word review. You'll write the sight words in the boxes and then fill in the missing letters. And also you have your lines to create your sentences with the word patterns. You have a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it in, therefore you need to be working the entire time. You will have 15 minutes. Jocelyn, put the markers away. My group, come up here. Table 1, begin. Table 2, begin.
Sorry.